Welcome, welcome. I want to make a special announcement. So, we're going to do something new where every month we're going to have a different topic that is really going to focus on getting the most out of your business, getting the most out of life, and more importantly, getting the most out of your planner. So, leveraging your planner as a tool and really being able to capitalize on the features in it and then pulling some things out of real life that we're all going through that can help us all. So, in doing that, our first topic is success habits. So, I know what you're saying, like that it doesn't get much sexier than that. But let me tell you something. Let me at least break it down for you. You are what you repeatedly do. So, what you can create your day with in the morning, what you create your day with rituals of success are going to make and break your goals in the end. So we really wanted to bring it back to the basics and really focus on the things that you're doing every single day and the thing that maybe you want to stop doing every single day, and really make sure that they're connected to the larger picture that you want for yourself for the end of the year. There's still time, right? It's not December. So if there's some things that you want for yourself by the end of the year and you are not on the right path, we're going to create those habits this month. I'm going to check in with you every week. I'm not going to leave you. We're going to check in together. I have my own goals and my own habits that I'm going to start this month. So we'll be doing it together and holding ourselves accountable. So as we jump in, I just want you to grab your planner, grab a pen and paper, because we're going to do an exercise this week that is imperative to make sure that our short-term actions are connected to our long-term goals. What does that mean? Okay, let's break it down. So in your planner, in the very beginning, so in the goal setting pages, there is a page that says my vision for the year. Okay, if that page is blank, then you need to start there. Okay, unfortunately, you need to start there and make sure that you have your vision for the year. Even though it is breaking into spring and summer, you still have time to really create what you want for yourself, for your family, for your business, for your finances. So make sure that it's complete. Most of you fill that out. So for those that have completed that section of the planner, that is the part that we're going to focus on this week as we set the tone for the rest of the month. So you are what you repeatedly do. One of my favorite quotes from Jim Rohn says, the things that you're supposed to do that can really create the success that you want are easy to do. Like, they're easy to do. You don't necessarily have to garner up any courage or take anything else to create the small success habits, but they're also easy not to do. And so that's what we want to focus on this month, is really creating the intention of our daily habits to make sure that we're prepared for success. So going to the first pages of your planner where we have our vision for the year, this is what I want you to do. I want you to take a piece of paper, write down your main goals, and I want you to draw a line with an arrow and let me know and let yourself know what are the success habits that you're doing daily. And if it's not something that requires daily success habits, what are the weekly, what are the monthly, what are the consistent things that you're doing that is connected to that goal? So if your goal is just the standard one, right? If your goal is to lose weight and nothing you do daily, weekly, monthly is attached to that goal, then that's something that we want to make sure that we create a connector to as far as your habits. So if your goal is to increase your investment income, but there's no habit and no consistency on how you're going to go about doing that. Maybe you want to save more money, and so you set up an automated process where, every month when you're paid from your business, it automatically goes into your savings account. Then perfect. You already have something set up there that's automated, that's hands-off for you, that's going to help you accomplish your goal. But not all goals have a habit attached to it. I'm almost positive of it. So that's what we want to focus on today. And then when we set what those habits are, those are the ones that we're going to help each other and support each other with throughout the rest of the month. So again, what are your goals for the year? Draw the line and let me know what are the success habits that you're doing daily, weekly, monthly. Give me some type of consistency that we can commit to that are going to push us towards that goal, so that when we look at the end of the year and we flip to those first pages for my vision for the year, we can just be marking things off because we executed at a high level. So that is our goal. So that is homework number 1, okay? Homework item number 2 is we want to make sure that everything that we're incorporating into what we hear, what we listen to, what we read is going to support our topic for the month. So being at its habits, I have 2 book recommendations. So if you're an Audible girl or Audible guy, then you can download it on Audible. If you like a physical book, great, grab it on Amazon, because what we want to do is make sure that we're surrounding ourselves with this topic to just make sure that we're setting ourselves up for success. So the book number 1 is The Power of Habit. Okay, and it's Charles Duhigg, so Duhigg. I hope I'm saying his last name correctly. The Power of Habit, excellent book. Of course, if I'm recommending it, it's because I've read these myself, and they really will help with you crafting the habits that you want. They'll help with the system around the habit. The second book, which is Atomic Habits by James Clear, is an excellent book, and they both talk about triggers and rewards and a lot of topics that we'll get into as well through the rest of the month. I want you to grab those books so that you can incorporate that into your daily life, and we can begin to really set the foundation for this topic and ensure that you're able to not just execute on it while we're talking about it, but even make it consistent after this month is over with, so that you can leverage what you've learned for the rest of the year. All right, so let's recap, because we have one more thing to add. So homework item number 1 is to ensure that we connect our long-term goals with our success habits. Homework item number 2 is to make sure that you get the books that we're going to be focused on this month and that you should be reading or listening to. And homework item number 3 is we need to audit the days that you're having now. So if you have your planner and you write out what you're doing, your schedule, you might have to go back and forth with your digital calendar and your daily planner. We want to make sure that we're auditing the things that we're doing. So what is your morning routine? What is your close of business routine? And what are your nightly routines? Let's look at those breaking points in our day, because those are the points in our day where we can insert some of these success habits that we're going to need to incorporate. So look back over the last month, the last week, and really analyze how you are leveraging that time, because if you want to admit it or not, you have a system. It could be a broken system. It could be a system that is not as efficient as you would like it to be, but it's a system. So we want to look at those times in the day, because those are the opportunities that we're going to seek for improvement. Okay, so those are the 3 things that I want you to start on. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot for 1 week, because I'm going to be back next week with some more stuff that we have to do. So get started on your homework. Let's create the environment for success, so that not just you, but myself included, will be held accountable this month as we create some success habits, so that we can execute on a high level and look back at the beginning of the year and realize that we were able to accomplish all of our goals. So thank you again, and I'll see you next week.